final pick.
Yeah, I like the Witch Doctor, Ben. I think they still could go for something like that, Jakiro, if they want the combo, while the other one could still be...
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, actually, I like the Jakiro. I think they need some more disable.
Yeah, just something to yeah, some AoE to sort of follow up the Naga song. Jakiro seems perfect.
Jakiro or Rubik?
Are they not? I guess it's a little off-putting with the Lycan and the Disruptor, but you wouldn't see them slip in a 5th pick. Oh no, wait, sorry, it's already banned. I was going to say higher, but it's banned.
Yeah.
But no, I think Jakiro.
I think Jakiro or Rubik, yeah. We're forgetting one. They play the Jakiro all the time. That's why we were saying it. So
Jakiro. Jakiro sounds good.
Yep, I like the Jakiro. Yeah, Jakiro, Rubik. I'm down for either one of those. Yeah, I'm locking that in. Well, for IsGG, what could they want? They still need more than likely that mid hero.
What have they played before that would be good here?
Dire team pick.
Dragon Knight's still there, isn't it?
Yeah.
DK Lycan's fine.
DK's okay. It's not as great versus Death Prophet.
I guess, yeah.
Because you get that, your Spirit Siphon gives you so much health versus all these strength heroes, 3 strength cores.
Radiant
yeah, Jakiro or Rubik.
That's Jakiro, hey!
Jakiro. Yep.
There we go. That's what we're expecting to see. Come on, what are we expecting from IsGG? What do you reckon? You said, well, the DK not too great against the DP in the mid lane.
Maybe just that Viper.
Maybe just the Viper again, yeah. Viper or who else does alright here?
Do they want Tinker if they want to go super late game? But Naga's in the game. I know that Villain likes to play Tinker.
Tinker is so awkward to play against Naga. It's so,
I know he likes to play it, especially with Lycan. He likes to play it, but
I think that'd be a bit of a throw if they pick Tinker.
Especially versus Beastmaster and stuff. Yeah. They've got a lot of setup for him and vision. So yeah, I agree.
Tinker sounds... I'm not sold on it.
I'm not sold on Tinker.
Don't pick Tinker, kids.
What are the other ones? We said Viper, right?
They might be sort of fan. Do they want to play Storm, or is there too many catches? Do you think?
I don't know what Villain actually plays. I don't know too many of his heroes. I'll be completely honest here. I think they could pick one of those, maybe like a Queen of Pain, something that's a bit elusive. There's not incredible
there is the Rue and such, but I don't know.
Silence.
I think the Storm can certainly still be played in this situation. What do they want? Something big, something crazy for Ike's Mike's team. What does Villain want to do? Is it going to be something boring like the Viper? That's the big question.
A lot of these heroes just... Naga makes everything sound so hard, right? Sniper doesn't sound great. Tinker doesn't sound great.
They just get on top of you. They just get on top of you.
So we'll see. They got 5 seconds.
I think they're struggling.
And it will be... Sniper!
Oh, I mean, as you said, you're put off because of the Naga.
I'm put off because of Naga, but it's an okay sniper game if he can actually stay in the back. But yeah, the Naga just makes everything so much harder. I was thinking that could be the other option, but yeah, I don't know. Naga always just puts off everything like that. Okay, well, we'll see.
They've got good beef to put on the front lines to protect the sniper.
They do, but they can, that's the thing.
They just sing and get on top of the sniper. Yeah. I don't know.
And they've got vision, too, with the Beastmaster.
They're going to know where he is. So, prediction time. You've let Iceberg get the Naga. I have got to go with Iceberg here.
I go with Naga. And Ritsu's on a more traditional carry. So I will also go with Iceberg here. Did you give us points for the last one? You did, right? Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Did you give yourself one?
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
You're not missing one?
No.
Oh, I thought you...
I mean, I'll give myself another if you want, but I've done it. So, we'll go with Iceberg for this. This is Game 3, ladies and gentlemen, of IsGG and Iceberg Esports. Winner moves on to play against Immortals. Loser will be going home, and it will be the end of the road for them here at the Corsair DreamLeague North American Regional Qualifiers. As you said, Sniper can be good, but the song just you've got to be so... I mean, how do you play out of that? I mean, at the least you can shoot from outside the song.
It's all about the front line. The Tidehunter has to be... I think it's just a lot on Ike's Mike, how well he can do in this game as this Tide.
Let's find out, ladies
we'll
and
find
gentlemen.
out. Let's jump into it.
As the game does begin. Let's go straight into the action here. Game 3, ladies and gentlemen, at the Corsair DreamLeague. Iceberg versus IsGG. Who's going to do it? Let's find out now. So, Bog, what lanes are you watching out for here?
I think we might just have standard lanes this time here.
No one trying to dodge anything in particular?
I think Tidehunter doesn't really in particular want to be too much top. He wants to be able to get something out of the lane. So I think they're just going to put him bottom for Ike's Mike, have him 1v1 versus Beastmaster. Yeah, that looks like it's what it's going to be. KVH will go up top, and maybe we will see lane swaps though.
I mean, Mike is
trying to just scout and get information here.
Mike is definitely kitted up for all the abuse. He has 9 tangos on him, so he is ready for
I think
a battling lane.
I think they're expecting an aggro tri-lane to pressure the Lycan.
Yeah. Oh, he's actually got 10 tangos on him. Sorry, so someone's pulled him a tango as well.
30 seconds to battle.
10 tangos, Mango South. He is ready to get himself really stuck in on whichever matchup he finds himself ended up in. But the Aoi Naga, ladies and gentlemen, that's the thing we're worried about. We saw it yesterday.
Look at his position.
And it won a game in a series that was, other than that game, did not look great for Iceberg. So if it could do the magic in that situation, we're imagining it may be able to just do so again here.
Look at these dodges. Look at this dodging starting to come out. They're really just trying to scout the lanes.
And yeah, they're sending Mike up top.
So Mike will get some stuff out there, but Lycan should be pressured quite heavily down here. Disrupted one of those weaker lane supports.
Let's see. Looking to obviously block those early camps. They'll try with the sentry, but ward out of range. Between the two of them, and Flea heads down. Aoi will be there to greet him. Welcome into the lane. Likewise, Flea and Stan King. They'll be happy to throw a few punches into Aoi.
It's a tri-lane versus a dual lane right now. Jakiro's went to the mid lane. So this, I think they actually be able to do okay down here bottom now with the 2 supports down here with the Lycan. Should be able to give KVH a bit easier time farming.
And here's the movements already. Straight up, the jar is out of there.
Yep.
Does not want to be involved in this lane.
Aoi
Wants to be against the tide. Got that burrow strike if he can close the gap, but can't quite find the distance to do so. So, lane swaps occurring. Question is if IsGG wants to follow.
And they do. They're going to send KVH top.
All right. Forcing these matchups. Now the question is if it's Iceberg move again. We've seen this happen where it goes on back and forth quite a few times. But now it looks like it may settle, as they don't really have any quick ways of doing it, but the TP's already expended. So they'll have to stick with this Iceberg.
I don't think they're too unhappy with these lanes. It's kind of like, okay. It's 2 versus 2 top. Kid Shrek does get glimpsed back with the Howl. Got some decent damage to put into him. But he's Jakiro. He's pretty tanky.
Mid lane CS, 9 for free on the Death Prophet, 8 for free on the Sniper. So pretty even at the moment between these two. Did obviously have a bit of help on the side of Iceberg at the start.
Went for the second point in the headshot for that value point and that extra 25 compared to the first level.
Just got to hope for the RNG here, really, to make that point worthwhile. Top lane.
Lycan still doing great. Ritsu suffering a bit since he was putting that off lane and forced to TP up Moon. Bottom. Eats stun. It's an arcane rune on the Sand King too. Sand King. They get Moon stunned again, and he doesn't have time to get the stick. He's just dead.
I guess underestimating the cooldown with that arcane rune there, Moon. I mean, now he's in a bit of trouble as well. He falls low, Flea. Oh, does come in range of the tower, but as the
Mike salved
charges.
Yeah, Mike salved them as well, just in case.
Got to be careful down there, Moon. And so yeah, IsGG get themselves first blood. Mike So it has already, he's eaten through the majority of his tangos.
Yeah.
5 tangos down. Getting very low here, but obviously has got the 1 charges and looking for a bit of the bait is now Flea. Back in again.
Moon's got a lot of stick charges this time, but he's got to be careful. He's going to keep getting chased down here. So follow-up stun in 2 seconds. Moon.
That's going to be a second death.
Ike's Mike with the gush point.
It's bottom lane for IsGG being played perfectly. I mean, we knew that Iceberg wanted to dodge certain matchups, and this bottom lane, they weren't able to dodge it, and Mike's having quite an impact.
And we said he need to.
That's Ty going ham. Stan King grabs an invis rune. Let's see if we can set up something in the mid lane for the team.
Did look like they saw it, right? Because they pinged him out right away, but there is a sandwich coming in. Flea's there as well. Bryle has to be careful.
See how far he comes out, that's the question. Bryle? He definitely knows. He's playing safe. TPs are coming in.
Yeah.
Bryle is keeping himself out of any potentially dangerous situation and will be fine.
And they're switching the lanes again. Now they're putting the Gyro versus Tide. And instant swap comes out from the Lycan. So Mike will port top. He's got a low on mana though, but might just wake it.
They just want to make sure that Ritsu has nowhere to really safely farm.
Yeah, he just ports to the shrine because he's low on mana.
And bottom lane, Ritsu will try his best against KVH, but yeah, with the 2 points and the impulse, he's going to have the decent regen. KVH can deal with this sort of harassment.
And KVH has 93 base damage compared to the 57 of Gyro.
Yeah, the CS is so much easier for this Lycan. Whether it be under tower, doesn't matter.
You can't even harass him.
No.
He just, yeah, like you said, he regens up.
Very hard 1v1 matchup to play with, and that is going to be what it is for the moment.
Look at this, Moon again.
Moon is trying to punch into Flea, but with the backup of Owie, Flea falling low. They're trying to chase the Sand King, but he's got the Burrow Strike back up. Flea will be able to get out of there. Mike starting to tank the harassment now. He does have the 7-8-1 charges.
He's got phase boots too.
Another anchor smash, and IX Mike will be fine. Gets out. The axes aren't going to get the full amount of damage out, and now Moon, if Flea can close the gap.
Big curious.
Oh, he doesn't want to.
To point out as well, Owie went mirror image at level 2 and not net.
Okay. It's level 3 now, so.
I think they could have had a kill option though if they were able to net the Sanking, because you can't really do anything when you get netted. They will get him on Flea. He's got stick charges and a stun though.
He has got the burrow. He's going to look towards Moon, and Moon
is way
going
too
to die for this, surely. That's a 3rd death on the Beastmaster. Moon is... He's had a few off games. He's had some few great games, but this is... It's a rough start for Moon.
Yeah, and the snipe comes out.
The Burrow Strike onto 2. Owie's dead. Kidwreck tries for the TP out. Will just make it.
Ritsu's joined the fray as well. What the? He just ran all the way from bottom.
This is not the start that Iceberg wanted.
No, definitely not.
The lane's falling into disarray. GG being able to force their matchups that they wanted. And it's only a 1k lead, but 4 kills on the board. Definitely sort of the dominance is felt by SGG in these lanes.
Yep. The Beastmaster has several deaths. Is that what it is? Still pretty decent. He's level 6 too on Moon.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
But Ike's Mike also level 6. Phase Boot Soul Ring. He's loving life. Top of net worth. Him and the Lycan as well. And mid is pretty much dead even as well between the Death Prophet and Sniper.
I mean, for as much as Moon is dying, he is still farming a tree.
But now he's coming. Now he's bottom.
And he may just die again. He's got the Roar. The Roar will buy him time, and there's a lot of backup, so Moon will be fine this time round.
But fully defensive Roar having to be used. Kidtrack's happy though now in Jakiro. He's got a lane top for free. It's like an ulti. Owie in trouble.
They're chasing down that Nagasara. And the net will be there to hold back the big bad wolf, but with a glimpse back, Owie's in trouble. KVH gets the kill. Flea Looking for a setup onto Ritsu. They've still got some time left on the shapeshift, and with that kinetic field down, Ritsu,
he's dead.
He's surrounded. The gush flow comes through from Mike. He's trying to run away, Ritsu, but he's not going to get out of that. That's another kill. 6 kills on the board for ISGG. As Iceberg still yet to dent the lineup, as they have found no action across the map yet. It's coming up to 9 minutes in.
The lane swaps by ISGG just working out perfectly for them. Tidorn is farming, Lycan's farming, Sniper's even with DP, and the support's just getting a bit more ahead, especially the Sanking. Ritsu's bottom for net worth.
Top tower is under attack.
Exorcism will be committed top. But Bryle actually being forced back here away from the tower. They're trying to make sure that minimal damage is done by Iceberg with this Exorcism usage. And they're doing quite a good job of that, these two, Stanking and Villain. Cleaning the wave up, forcing Bryle and Kitrak back. And Iceberg won't quite get this tier 1 tower for now off the back of that. They'll look towards mid as well, though, with Ritsu and Aoi pushing in.
Yeah, I do think Iceberg, they need to make some space for Ritsu in particular, because he's just suffering so hard on this gyrocopter.
Tower gold certainly would help, but Villain's here. And the push will be put to an end. Trying up for Moon. Aoi, seeing if you can catch out Flea. Let's get the net out upon him, but Flea quite far away, so we'll be fine. Doesn't even need to use the burrow strike to get out of there. As he walks out. Some good stacks for Ritsu, though.
Needed stacks.
Very well, yeah, absolutely needed gold for this gyrocopter.
He's gonna go treads too. He's just gonna build tanky this game. I think, like, he had phase boots lined up because you usually want to just get phase drum, but he's gonna get ran down by the Lycan. He just needs to be just a bit stronger to survive that burst. Kitrak constantly just poking top. Top tower should go down very soon for Iceberg. And they have slowed down that advantage that was starting to accrue, even though it's still 6-0.
Oh,
Ravage.
Bottom lane, Mike. He just opens up, the backup's coming in, and he knows they can go for this. They surround Ritsu. Ritsu trying to turn and bring down Mike, but Ritsu's already fallen. The roar comes out from Moon, but now Moon, he's in trouble. He's been surrounded, the shrapnel, the assassinate coming in, Moon, falling low. He will get out, but again, this is roar being used and not achieving anything here for Iceberg. A 7th kill for GG.
They need to play around Bryle. Like, Bryle needs to be there if they want to actually have damage in their lineup right now.
Radiant's top tower is being denied.
Tower will go down. Jakiro has pretty much been positioned there for the last 5 minutes. And Bryle will try to kill mid, but KVH comes through.
Stanking getting some levels up top. Could be in trouble. They're trying to chase in. Kinetic field will be enough to hold back the gyro. At least homing missile does still connect. They've got backup for Stanking. Ix Mike comes in to try and hold Kitrak up, but Kitrak, he's landing the spells.
He's just committing.
Gets the ice buff, gets the kill. And now with the cooldown, Ix Mike has to be careful. Will back off, gets out of there. Mid lane, Lycan, KVH just get the deny, but the root's down on him.
This Jakiro's been putting in work. Now he's getting gone on though by Flea. He should be able to get brought down here, and the Sand King will get him. He stayed top for super long, got the tower, got himself a solo kill. The first kill for Iceberg too. And Ritsu's still just absolutely suffering, just trying to find places to catch back up.
Flea on a kill. Flea is 3-0-4 on the Sand King.
Yeah.
He is having a, I mean, as you said, this is pretty much...
This is his best hero.
Yeah, his best hero.
Yep. Yeah. And they've got their two most comfortable supports, and they are level 6 already on both of them. Disruptor ulti available as well as Sanking, and
there's
Iceberg.
No exorcism. Oh, no, exorcism is backup.
Iceberg does not have sleep yet, and they don't. Yeah, they just don't have the big 6 on the Naga, but they're still looking to smoke up. They want to be able to push into a bottom tower in particular, dive under that sniper. But SGG is in position here already.
Dire's top tower
Bryle.
under attack.
You know, they're going to head back here, but they're straight at the two. They've been caught out. Flea comes in with the burrow strike, the epi as well. Bryle will fall. And Aoi should also be in trouble. He tries to get himself out with the mirror image, but they've got the glimpse, dragging him back into the assassinate. And, I mean, that looked very awkward. Aoi and Bryle just sort of fumbling around the jungle and just fumble into a static storm.
SGG read the movement perfectly. And that's a big kill. That's the only player that's actually having a pretty good time on the side of Iceberg, that Brile Death Prophet.
And Mike, he's richest on the board.
Yep,
okay,
still.
left side.
And he's got Medallion, he's going for Hood, he's tanked up. They're going to struggle to bring him down.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Now we're coming forward, trying to pull some of the push off this tower. Yeah, Mike, very scary. Even for this level 10 Beastmaster, Moon just can't really come into lane against this Tide, as he'll quite easily get bullied out.
Ritsu's just jungling as a gyrocopter. He's level 7 at 14 minutes. He's incredibly pressured in this game. He's even buying just casual Wraith Band, just trying to get some stats.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Bottom lane.
There's no Static Storm available just yet.
Now he will open up, they'll throw everything down in Brile, does get glimpsed back to the side, so a bit of time there. And now with the Ravage, Ix Mike, he just comes in and cuts him down. That's the exorcism gone. And Owie, he's also being chased. They've got the vision with a Thunderstrike. KVH zooming in with a haste rune. And Owie will fall as well. Ritsu did manage to find off Flea in the mid lane as they went for a bit of a play around here.
But that was an instant death on the Death Prophet after Exorcism pop. They do get the tower denied. So wait, that's all 3 tier 1s denied by SGG.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They got
attack.
all 3 tier 1s denied.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I mean, it really does add up, that difference in gold as well.
And it's 12-2 and they've got a 2k advantage. But Ritsu does get a kill, and that's, I mean, a big one. He really needs to just find kills around the map with Moon Meander. So Moon also with the book too soon, but 12-2. Iceberg not able to find their footing.
They are struggling massively here. I mean, as you said, they just need to keep the timer going, get time for Ritsu to get back into the game, but the pressure from SGG has been pretty on point so far. And with a 3k lead before they've even taken the mid tier 1 and the top tier 1,
yeah,
it's a sizable advantage.
And Ix Mike is, I mean, he's just cruising through this game. He's got the Hood, he's going for the Solar Crest too. It's going to have him at very good timings. They're going to have a lot of trouble bringing down this Tidehunter. So he will be able to be that frontliner for the sniper.
And Flea finds Ritsu, he gets the revenge play, Epicenter.
Was that a solo kill?
Straight in from the high ground. They had the vision, they've got the ward, and Ritsu did not see it coming. So now GG. They'll take the tier 1 mid. Another tower for them.
They just, it looks like they might just go into the Roche pit here.
60 minute, I mean, that would be huge if they could do, but it's a little risky still.
Okay. I was thinking because they might think the Death Prophet ulti's still down, but they just want to farm push out top in their lanes. And they are versus Naga.
Moon just happens. I mean, he's trying to run. But they got the glimpse back into the burst strike, and again, these roars, less of a roar, more of a whelp, as each time he's just using it and then dying. As that, how many times has Moon fallen this game now? That's what is
fourth, yeah.
Fourth death.
He's had to throw several defensive roars.
It's been a rough one for the Beastmaster.
And they're smoking up again. SGG just taking advantage of their cooldowns. They've got Static Storm. They're just ready to fight non-stop. Iceberg still just too far. They need to just keep trying to recover. Ritsu just suffering way too much.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
How he does have that magical song.
Yeah, but I mean, it's 14-2. They've got the 3 top net worth on the side of SGG.
And now how he's being chased down. They have a Static Storm if they feel it's necessary. They'll go in straight away with the bow. Yeah, they'll drop the static, make sure there's no chance of a song turnaround, and now he's gone.
Flea just went straight Spirit Vessel. He didn't even care about going for the blink. He's just going to Spirit Vessel the Death Prophet in the fights. Iceberg now looking to punch back. They've got Roar available. Ix Mike has Ravage though, and he's in the front line. Oh, he's starting to TP out though. Might be able to find.
Yeah, Flea and Stanking are sort of left on their own now. Brile leading in with the Yule Scepter. Flea should be in a lot of trouble. He does get the Burrow Strike off. They have the Siphon chase down, and it will be enough. They do get Flea. So Iceberg able to find something with that smoke movement. A top lane that is going to leave their tier 1 tower open and exposed for the taking.
And they look like they're finding Kid Track too. Stanking leading the charge. He's got the glimpse back as well. than Shakiro.
IX Mike on a mega kill.
Top tower
Oh, Mike last hitted that? Nuts.
Yeah, with the gush, he wants it, and he got it. And he, I believe, has got, what, the solar crest coming out?
I think it was on
talisman?
it was on the courier for a while. Yeah, it's still flying
Oh,
around.
okay. 16-3. IX Mike stack doing it here. Absolutely doing it.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under
4K lead. And pressuring this tier 2 tower. Bryle and Moon
Dire's
are heading over towards the mid. Fleet
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
is the one to be eyed up. Moon does have the roar.
Seems like he knows this is up though. He saw the Death Prophet nuke, so he's playing a little bit more wary. And they draw the circle. They're like, yeah, all of Iceberg's kind of positioned in our jungle right now. KVH doesn't care though. He's porting right in.
He's got the shapeshift.
Yep, they've got the Tidehunter back up too. Bryle gets glimpsed.
Straight back into the kinetic field. Bryle being surrounded. They'll put the Ravage, make sure there's no TP out. And he's
Mike
gone.
gets the last hit too. And Moon now as well. He used the roar on Flea, and now he's being chased down.
Oh, they didn't miss the stun, but they may still have the damage. Ice Path slows him down a little bit, but Moon getting peeped, getting burrow strikes. 18-3. This is getting absolutely out of control for Iceberg, as this is just brutal.
They've completely fallen apart. Like, he's just playing the farm Naga game. They're not even looking to try to take any fights with the sleep combo. He's going for the Meteor Hammer. Flea though, in position here. He might want to look for a kill.
He's got the epi.
Got the epi. He's doing it from the tree.
Yeah, oh.
Do we look away?
I mean, that was just... Some mistakes happen to
they're gonna get him
best
now,
of us.
too.
Yeah.
He says sorry.
Yeah, he said, there we go. He says sorry, apologizes. I mean, they get the kill.
They're 19-3, right? They've got some liberty to make a lot of mistakes in this game so far. And Ritsu's still just trying to catch back up, and Moon is what? Yeah, 0-5 still on this beast. They're just playing. It looks actually like they're all just playing their own game on the side of Iceberg. Like someone's bottom, someone's mid, another person top. They're just split pushing lanes. Not looking coordinated well. SGG, they look super coordinated.
Yep.
Finding pick off after pick off. Kit track mid too. 20-3.
Oh, it's getting painful, this game. This is one of those... We had a few of these NA games yesterday where you just start to feel for the team that's behind.
Can they find Flea?
They do get the roar, but I mean KVH has put the shapeshift. He's ready to try and fight into this. They look straight towards Bryle. The cooldown's in, but they don't seem to care at all.
He just popped Exorcism and dies right away. And now Iceberg, the shrapnel.
I mean, Mike's there with the wraparound. Moon, he's trying to run. Mike's there chasing him. He'll bottle up Moon, but Mike forces in with the gush. There's 3 dead on Iceberg. 23-4. There's a 10k lead for ISGG.
And he popped Exorcism and literally instantly died. And they still have Song available. They didn't want to disengage. They looked like they just straight up wanted to take that fight, but they get turned around on. And that was without Ravage, and that was without Exorcism too.
These games are fascinating, to say the least.
Well, Iceberg now I think just full split push. They can't take fights at all. And it's just looking grim.
We haven't seen Howie do anything with the song. Like, there's been so many of these situations. He's just not been there, as you say.
He is 0-6-0. He's actually just not been able to participate in anything for the team for the most part.
I mean, to be fair, there's not been much that the team has done
definitely.
to be, you know, for him to join. But
he's just been. I mean, he's really been struggling, to be honest. As much. I mean, the whole team has.
And this is one of those fabled games, Fog, where ISGG, none of their cores have died.
Oh, we've had
one of these before, didn't we? Who was it?
Was that in Europe?
It was in Europe, wasn't it? Who was it?
It was OG, right?
It was.
Was it?
No, it was not OG. It was not OG. It was Who was it? Oh, I'm trying to remember now. We've been through so many regions.
It's too many games.
No, it was Fnatic. It was Fnatic.
It was Fnatic. You're right. Yeah.
It was Fnatic. Yeah.
And HGG, they're smoking up. They've got eyes on Bryle. They've got the glimpse vision. They got it.
So
he accepts his death. Doesn't even use himself. He knows he's just dead.
I was sort of running out of ways to say that the members of Iceberg are dying. It's just happening too much. 23 minutes, 24 kills for ISGG.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Zyx, Mike, and the boys, they, as I said yesterday, they did not look great, but today,
They're on fire.
They are.
They're actually just non-stop making moves. They're not slowing down whatsoever. They're putting aggressive wards down, stanking and flee, non-stop looking for pickoffs. They've got stanking blink dagger, and look, they're on the hunt.
it's nice to see as well, because sometimes you see teams come in day one, as you said at the start of the day, they look like they just weren't on the level of the other teams here, but they didn't let that hold them back.
And Kitrek,
They got another.
split pash.
They came back on day two. They've made improvements. They've put the effort in, and it's absolutely showing. These guys did their homework overnight, and they're absolutely owning it today. They really are. 25-4, 11k lead.
I mean, Iceberg, they actually just don't look like they're playing together at all. Everyone's just doing their own thing. They're super far behind, and I don't know if they really can play together, but yeah.
It feels like one of those games. Oh,
The roar comes out. Moon. He's got the book.
I mean,
The damage. He does.
Get it. There we go. But yeah, the mid lane's getting pushed in.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Can they turn this around, Iceberg?
Any kill's a big kill for them now. That's the one big thing when you are this far behind. And they do have Meteor Hammer now with Naga, so they've got
They got the combo.
They got the combo.
Ix Mike 7-0-7 on this tide. It's all three cores at the top. He's got the completed pipe of insight.
And yeah, they're looking really hot.
He's got that
Sniper
got that
is-
level 20 as well. He's on top of the complete pipe. He has 2.4k gold.
Yeah. Sniper's 3-0 and 12 too. They haven't been able to actually isolate him in any of the fights because she's just running at them.
We haven't seen any of that use of the song as we thought would be. You know, where we said they'll sing, they'll get on top of the sniper. It's just not happened. Just not happened. On the hunt. Is GG coming out, ready to take a fight.
There's a ward here too.
Oh, they see it all. Mike's in. Ryle.
It's out. They're all kind of separated though. But they have actually found the sniper this time.
They've got the Meteor Hammer combo coming down onto the Disruptor fleet. Has the Epicenter jumping in. Looking towards Owie. Comes in with a Boros Strike. Catches three of them out. And KVH is going target to target. Ix Mike gets the rabbits out. Everyone is dying on Iceberg. They've lost three. Kibrak and Moon. The last two left alive. As villains still living throughout it all. None of the cores will die.
Mike popping the pipe, throwing the Solar Crest on him.
And
Flea in that fight landed a beautiful epi.
It's absolute GG is called. And what was one of those we've had so many stomps in this region, we really have.
They even isolated the sniper there, but at that point HGG was way too strong.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Ix Mike knocking out the Owie Moon Meander stack. This is quite